welcome back to the outside wolf den. I don't know, I still don't have a name. Holy crap. Still don't have a name for it, but I was thinking the Axiom, which is not wolf related, but it is the name of the ship that Wally flies on or is stationed on. I don't know. It's a set piece for the movie Wally, and I'm nerdy like that. But anyways, I am the wolf, and I am in my PJs because I got home from work just a little while ago, and I was relaxing, but I wanted to record this video. This is the last couple of questions that I have from my players for the Adventures of Battlin Rog. Now I'm going to go ahead and answer those. And if you guys over hearing me talk about this over, I think this makes the third video. Yeah, third video. If you guys have your own questions about the world, about the characters, the story, anything like that, post it in the comments and I will happily answer them to the best of my ability. But with that being said, I've got my hat and I've got my questions. So let's finish this up, and this will probably be the shortest episode of the three because there's only 3 questions in here, which makes me think I missed one or I did my math wrong. I don't know. Did you have some ideas for the group name already when the players came up with Battlin Rog? If so, what were they? From Courtney. No, I did not. What the hell? There's a fly in my drink. I was drinking something and now there's a fly in there. I don't know if you can see that, but that's gross. Awesome. And it drowned. What a waste of apple pie moonshine. Awesome. Okay. Anyways, no, I did not have a name for the group. The reason for that is I already control so much. I already control, pretty much the entire game. Mostly if your character lives or dies, sometimes that doesn't always go the way you want it to. Well, no, yeah, I could pretty much kill a character anytime I want. Because I control so much, I didn't want to have control over the group name either. I didn't want to have control over that, so no, I did not have ideas for that. Now, that being said, excuse me, I do have ideas for other party names that I haven't used. And the only one that comes to my mind right now is Titan's Hand, or the Titans, which draws idea or imagery and memories from the Teen Titans. There's that famous Robin saying "Titans go," things like that. Titans Trouble, which is a lot of the reason why I wanted to name them Titans. Well, not that specific group, but just kind of any group. I've had the Crimson Raiders, which I did use, but not for a group party name. It was I do a lot of pirates, I've noticed, or a lot of sailors, and so one of my characters who is a pirate, his old ship that he used to sail on, their crew was called the Crimson Raiders. Or I'm sorry, no, that was the name of his naval fleet that he controlled, or that he sailed a part of. So there's some of the cool names that I just either I have used or I didn't really use. It wasn't for a party or anything. It was just there. Although I would still like to be able to do a Titans. That way I can be like Titans Trouble and Titans Go and stuff like that, because I'm nerdy. Did you learn anything as a DM from this party? Jeremiah. Patience. Some people are going to take notes and pay attention. Other people are going to not. And honestly, one thing I didn't have to do it, but it's confronting players based on actions that they're taking or actions they're not taking. Nothing too, actually that's not true. Something really pretty serious did happen, but it wasn't it wasn't, you know, noteworthy to call the police or over or anything, and it pretty much resolved itself. But you know, confronting players based on how they're acting, what they're doing, and then also just patience. Um, that's really off the top of my head. I don't think about these questions before I look at them and answer them. Well, no, I already knew about the rule of fun. Yeah, pretty much patience in confronting players. When do you plan on DMing your next campaign, if you do indeed plan on running one? Jeremiah again. Yes, I do plan on running a new campaign. When? Beats me. I am still trying to get that together. I have like 3 players, and I want at least 4. And this time I have I have an opening story done-ish, and then the rest of the campaign is just basically going to be a module because I've spent money on the books, and so might as well use them. And I'm thinking about going through the Waterdeep books, the 2 Waterdeep books, so Waterdeep Dragon Heist and Waterdeep Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Yeah, because I have those books, and I really would like to use them. But as far as when, I don't know. I don't have an answer for that. Probably once I can get my 4th person in there. You know, when you do openings to games, a lot of the times it's, oh, you've met in a tavern, so you already know. Or a friend of mine, he uses one, and I think it's a pretty good, like, easy way to get people into the game and just kind of get it moving, that you kind of already know each other, but you don't really. What he does is he says, okay, you've been conscripted by the king's army, and so you're together, go. That's your party. That's pretty good. I like that one. I realize watching these videos back, I say a lot as a filler word, and I wish I could stop, but I can't until I make it a habit. See, there it is. But what I've been doing is trying to set it up in a way to where you have a tighter bond. There it is. A reason to actually be together. One of the openers that I did, and I really liked, and it gave people reasons to be together, is they were on an airship. It was kind of like a fancy, I'm consciously trying not to say now. It's a fancy, like, dinner type deal. And so they're brought into, like, this main hall. They're having they're having food at lunch, breakfast, dinner, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Although the thought of a sunset is pretty cool because it is open windows, so they can see out, and so they can interact there. They don't have to, but you make the airship crash. Oh yeah, make the airship crash onto an island, and the players are brought down to 1 hit point. That way they have to work on survival. And now what you do is pretty much you've killed everybody aboard, or maybe you leave 1 or 2 NPCs to try and help them out and suggest ideas if you have a newer group. But if you have veterans, you kill everyone aboard, and then you leave the party alive. And now the party, all at 1 hit point, have to build shelter and survive throughout the night. Now obviously don't throw NPC monsters, or if you do, throw really weak ones at the party. But basically you make them to where they have to work together to get food, shelter, fire, all of that. And then they survive the night, so they get their long rest. They come back with full hit points. Now they have to work together to get off this island. And then once you do that and you get them moving on, now the group dynamic has, or not the dynamic, but the group has a reason to actually stay together because they survived this airship crash. They survived on this island for a while. Maybe there's even a small little plot, a little story, not enough to advance them to level 2, or if you want to, you can. But just a very small plot for them to like solve a mystery or stop these two tribes from going to war and wiping each other out or whatever. And once they get off the island, now they have a bond. You know, the characters do. Okay, well, we survived this airship crash together. We survived on this island. We resolved this issue on the island, and now we're moving forward, and you know, we get to the Sword Coast, and Greenest is on fire. Well, let's spring into action and do this kind of thing, save it from the cultists, and the group has a reason to stick together. So that's a really cool thing. And that was not even a question. I just gave that wisdom out for free. Well, kind of. It tied into the last question of, do I plan on doing another campaign, which I do, and I'm planning the opening so that the people have, or the characters have, a bond and have a reason to stick together. But I'm not doing the airship crash because I just described that, and if they watch this video, well, then it defeats that purpose. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead. Dang, there it is again. I bet if I just removed all my uhs, I would shave like a minute and a half off of these videos. But anyways, that is the end of this video and the end of the questions that my players had for me. But like I said, if you guys, after listening to all of these videos, have questions about characters, story, location, setting, the world, anything like that, feel free to drop them in the comments, and I will compile your questions and I will do my best to answer them. But anyways, as I said, I am the Wolf, and I look forward to howling with you again next time.